I did not have Resident Evil being parry slop on my bingo card for this year. It's also insanely stupid, and not in kind of a campy, charming boulder punch kind of way, that Leon, a human with zero powers, can parry the attacks of a nemesis when it is the size of a building. I'll also point out it is incredibly lazy that the final boss of this game is the exact same final boss as the Resident Evil 3 remake. In design, the boss fight's slightly different. It just seems like so much of what fans love from the original Resident Evil games is absent in all of Leon's sections. There's no survival horror tension because you're incredibly powerful in this game. At one point later in the game, you fight 6 lickers at once as Leon, but you can just wreck them with ease. They were a massive threat in the Resident Evil 2 remake, which is still a modern game pretty similar to this one, but in that game, you actually had to account for them and dedicate resources to them, whereas in this game, no such tension exists with those enemies. And we mentioned it earlier, but the parry even further reduces the risk reward that used to be associated with enemy encounters, since it's essentially a get out of jail free card that lets you play extremely recklessly. The problem in this, as opposed to Resident Evil 4, is that you had the limitations of tank controls back then, whereas in this game, your power has gone up a ton, but the enemies hasn't. As you said too, there's no inventory management really in these sections,